Welcome back to Silverback Custom Works. Just recently finished up this little jewel. Been posting a few pictures on the internet and another video, and I've had amazing response to this. People are in love with it, wanted more videos, more explanation. Happy to give that to you. This is one that I built for myself personally. Wasn't planning on selling it, then I was planning on selling it. Now I can't make up my mind. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell it just because I can't keep them all. I've got other scouts and other projects that I want to build, and this thing is just phenomenal. It'll definitely make somebody a great, reliable little rig to tool around in, do whatever they want to do. It's a 5.3 LS 4L60E conversion. This thing goes down the road awesome, like you wouldn't believe. I'm going to do a drivability video on it here in the next couple days. I don't know where you could tell from this video. It's kind of overcast, looked like rain swelling up a little bit here this afternoon, so obviously I ain't gonna be out going down the highway in it in the rain. So we're going to do this little video. I'm going to give you a little walk around here of what this thing is and what it looks like and what it has, and then we will, at a later date, maybe tomorrow depending on the weather, I'll do a drivability so everybody can see how nice it goes down the highway. 75, 80 mile an hour, just cruises, track straight as all get out. I've had some people ask me about some of the suspension pictures and so forth that I've put down, you know, that I've put out there on Facebook and Instagram and so forth. Anybody that is a reputable builder that knows what they're talking about, that has been building trucks for as many years as I have, knows the value of this vehicle, knows the quality. I get some troll haters that maybe have built one truck or two trucks, and it's kind of funny. I get entertainment out of some of the questions and comments that they do, because obviously they don't know anything about engineering, geometry, and performance of these rigs. You know, you go back and you check some of their posts out, and they built one or two ragged vehicles at the best. I'm not trying to hate, because I ain't naming names, and I refuse to do that to anybody. I don't hate on anybody's posts. I don't pick their stuff apart. I just don't believe in that. You know, Mom always told me if you didn't have something good to say, don't say anything at all. So I keep my mouth shut on some of the Johnny-come-lately scout restorers and builders that are out there, and more power to them. You know, I hope that they do well and prosper at what they're doing in life, but chasing their dreams. That's how I got started 31 years ago when I started building these, and almost 300 scout projects under my belt. I think I know a little bit about what I'm doing. So anyway, let's move on. Let's show you a little bit about this truck. This is a 77 SS2. It is an original SS2. Obviously not put back the way that it was originally, but it is titled originally as an SS2. This truck, some of the lineage I can give you on it, it was actually used as a racer truck back in the day. Spent most of its life down south, and dual shocks and rough country suspension, and the rough country dual shock kit and everything was actually put on this truck originally, like when it was new. They used this truck almost right off the bat as a performance truck. So anyway, I got this truck from a client of mine, and they just lost interest in the truck over years, and I decided it was a super good core to start with, that I would purchase it off of them and bring it back to some glory, maybe with my twist on it. Might not be everybody's twist, but it's my twist. It's the way I like it. I build these trucks for my taste, and hopefully other people enjoy them too. Obviously they do, because I've been flat inundated with positive feedback, good comments, offers to purchase it. So we'll see. You know, I'll throw it out there, and we'll see what happens and see what lucky person ends up with it. Or It can stay in the barn with my other projects, my other Scouts, and I'll be happy to drive this thing every day. So this is 77 SS2, like I said, 5.3 liter, 4L60E. I did use the Dana 20 transfer case. I've had a lot of people ask me about that. I'm not a fan of the 300s. Lots of people are, that's fine for them. Definitely not a fan of the 241s. Again, I like the Dana 20s. Those are good gear drive case that lasts forever, bulletproof. So I ended up using that case and utilizing the stock Scout Dana 44 axles. By the way, they're 354 axles. Goes down the road super good with a 35-inch tire. Your final drive ratio is up there so that you can enjoy the highway. It's got a good top end, and with the 4L60, still performs well around town. Good bottom end torque through the first couple gears, and pulls like great. So it's got, let me walk this way, I'm sorry. It's got a set of our bumpers on it that I build, Swordback Custom Works bumpers. Rough Country 9,500 pound synthetic rope winch, Rough Country 4-inch suspension kit with revolver shackles. People ask me about the shackles. I did utilize, of course, stabilizer bar for the front shackles. The reason I chose to go that way and not a spring over is just purely high-speed stability. Anybody that's done spring over conversion knows that your body roll and some high speed stability lacks a little bit with that setup, unless you use some sway bars to keep that high center of gravity under control. Going with the underslung axles, still you retain that lower center of gravity in the suspension so that it performs higher at, or better at, higher speeds, highway and so forth. As well as with the 4-inch springs, you know, all the manufacturers, I don't care who they are, just by the design, besides the old triangle springs that we used to get years ago that were a little bit longer, all the springs now are the same length, which are shorter and gives your shackle angle a pretty acute jaunts, which leads to a rougher ride when you hit bumps. It just doesn't let the spring react to friction in the road like a little bit longer revolver style shackle does. Shackles get a bad name just because most of the time people use shackles, they don't put stabilizer bars in them, and you're asking for dodgy trucks that go all over the road and perform like crap. Nothing wrong with a good heavy duty revolver style shackle that actually complements the suspension reaction on these 4-inch kits, makes it ride a lot better. You adapt a stabilizer bar to the front 2 shackles just like the factory did, and that corrects all that independent sway that you may get in the road. So let's walk around a little bit. Enough hearing me talk. I don't like to hear me talk. I named this project Project Onyx. If you look up the onyx stone, it's black stone related to prosperity, good luck, fortune, just generally a positive energy stone. It just rang true to me with this project. Does have a 33-gallon gas tank in it, extra fuel capacity. As you can see, I shaved the marker lights and parking lights off of this rig. I like the cleaner side bodies without the interruption in the body flow of the lights. Complete restoration, everything was going through. Like I said before, 5.3 liter LS, cold air, heavy duty aluminum radiator, Hydro Boost brakes. All the goodies that that a modern driveline needs to perform like it should. Like I said, this thing performs flawlessly, goes down the road incredible, joy to drive. We used to set it Dakota digital gauges that incorporate all your, sorry, I'm trying to get you a good picture down through here. Incorporate all your turn signal indicators, high beam, low beam, four-wheel drive, gears that you're in, gear indicator, the whole 9 yards. B&M Quicksilver shifter, the black chrome, everything carried through that same motif in the truck. Black and grays, best seats, I'm sorry. Neoprene, so they don't get, if they get wet, who cares? The top's down, you're out to enjoy it anyway. It's got a flip up back seat. We incorporated a little bolt-on tie to the windshield frame here. Those handles come in handy when you're driving around, as well as these assist handles to get in. Tuffy box console, got a Kenwood sound system as well as an amp inside the box. Makes it very nice. Has Kenwood 6x9s, concert series in the back, as well as a replacement center speaker. These are a little harder to see, but under the seats there's 6-inch Kenwood speakers. Great sound system, go down the road. People have asked me about the carpet that's in this. Okay, when I had this tub off, this tub was, and I'll show pictures of this. I can actually show you a little bit through the wheel well right here. This tub is all Raptor lined underneath and on the top side. Under the carpet, it's Raptor lined. The body underneath was lined through the transmission tunnel, as well as the bottom of the firewall, along the cab mounts and so forth, under the passenger area, all with a hush mat black heat barrier. And then through the transmission tunnel to again keep some of the heat down from the exhaust, road noise. Heavy duty steering linkage, drag link, and tie rod, all heavy duty with heim joints, stainless steel heim joints. Two and a half inch Flowmaster exhaust. Sounds delicious going down the road. Everything on this truck was built to take into consideration ride comfort and enjoyment for the driver as well as the passengers. The carpet inside of this truck is bed rug. If anybody wants to research that, you can learn a little bit more about it. Great product, actually designed for the insides of beds, pickup truck beds. What I did was we cut that as a removable modular carpet system. It's in pieces, so it can be pressure washed. You can pull the stuff out if you want to. Like I said, it's Raptor lined underneath that, as well as under the truck. So this is pretty much a weatherproof vehicle. Even if you do get caught with the top down, it's not going to hurt anything. Like I said, all the carpet that's in this is you know, you can lift it up, wipe out the floors, whatever you want to do, dry it out. The carpet itself doesn't hold moisture. It's a poly material, not a fabric material. So like I said, do some research on the bed rug stuff. You'll learn a little bit about it and why we used it for this. Super durable. And one of the main benefits of it is noise retardant. Oh my gosh, and heat. When you're riding in this, anybody that has owned Scouts before, especially SS2s, with no carpet and just a spray-in bed liner or a, you know, just a rubber mat, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That transmission tunnel gets hot as all blazes. You know, you're feeling it on your calf, on your knee as you're driving down the road. Not with this setup. Cool as a cucumber. You can, you know, be going down the road, humming the heat up or driving around town, put your hand down on that transmission tunnel on top of that bed rug, ambient temperature. I mean, very cool. You don't have that burny on your leg as you're going down the road. It's definitely something to enjoy driving. So anybody's got any questions, comments, keep an eye on this. Look forward to seeing them and hearing from you guys. Any more information I can give you. I'm still tweaking it here and there, and like I said, I just got it on the road about a week ago, and my shakedown period has been almost none. This thing came out of the shop, a beautiful drivable truck, but just putting miles on it and enjoying it. I've had great, I mean, when I say great, I mean great response back on this. Going to put it up for sale. If you're interested in it, you know, contact me. You can reach me at 937-631-7909, or you can text me at that number. Prefer a voice-to-voice conversation, to be honest with you. I'm not going to list prices on the internet. If that deters you from being interested in purchasing this, well, then you probably can't afford it anyway. I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but this ain't a cheap vehicle. This ain't something that you can just go mudding. If you're looking for something to take down the trails and bounce off of trees, this ain't it. If you're looking for something that you want to wrench on all the time as a project, this ain't it either. If you're looking for something that you want to take the wife out in, drive through town and be the center of attention, everybody's going to look at you, everybody's going to pay attention to you, everybody's going to give you compliments on this truck, this is what you're looking for. If you're looking for something that has modern drivability, goes down the road super good, this is what you're looking for. All those other people that are looking for something for nothing and feel like you know, they could build it cheaper themselves, I recommend you do that. That's a good experience for you, and I hope you have a good time doing that project, and you'll realize what goes into a project like this and what it takes to make it what this is. Oh, also people ask about the turn signals. The turn signals are incorporated in this into the headlights. The halo is a daytime running light, and then when you turn on the turn signals, it flashes amber, of course. So I hope that answers that question. This thing is equipped with transmission cooler, power steering cooler for the Hydro Boost. All that was taken into consideration to make this super reliable, have the longevity that it needs. I've had some people ask about the SS2 inserts. These inserts, as far as I know, are extinct. Good luck trying to find some of these. It's inserts that I actually had for years. I mean, when I say years, I mean years. These inserts are not held on with rivets. These inserts are held on with nut inserts into the body, and all stainless steel hardware holds them on. The nut inserts were all put in prior paint, so they were treated when they were put in, as well as no rivets used, is my point. So you're not going to end up with rust coming through the rockers, coming through the quarters and fenders like the original SS2s did, because they were just drilled post paint, and then you had all that bare exposed metal, as well as, you know, people use aluminum rivets on these, which is just electrolysis. It's going to corrode, it's going to rot, it's going to create rust. All this was taken into consideration when this was put together, so that this has longevity in the build, not something that's going to go to crap on you in just a couple years. LED curved light bar puts out tremendous amount of light at night. The black LEDs in the bumper. Apologize for some of the bugs flying around. Like I said, I think it's getting ready to rain, so the insects are coming out a little bit. Again, one more look at the motor. Motor is, like I said, 5.3. Does have fabricated intake manifold on it, as well as a 102 millimeter throttle body. Cold air, tuned for it. Header, stainless steel. All right, you can see that down in there. All stainless steel headers, everything refreshed and new fuel injectors, new sensors, new everything. Like I said, it's like getting in and driving a brand new 2022 vehicle. So again, anybody that has any questions, please feel free to call me, comments. If you don't like it, hey, that's your prerogative not to like it. If you do like it, look forward to hearing from you. Stay tuned to Silverback Custom Works, and we'll see y'all later.